Every love story begins somewhere. Some start with a smile, others with an argument. This one began with a promise neither heart remembered making. Fate quietly arranged the stage. Time waited behind the curtains, and two strangers walked toward the same sunrise, unaware they were about to become each other's greatest adventure. In a city where countless lives crossed without notice, destiny watched patiently. She carried dreams stitched together with quiet hope. He hid ambitions behind an unreadable smile. Neither searched for love. Yet every ordinary morning brought them one step closer, as invisible threads gently tightened around their unsuspecting hearts. In a city where countless lives crossed without notice, destiny watched patiently. She carried dreams stitched together with quiet hope. He hid ambitions behind an unreadable smile. Neither searched for love. Yet every ordinary morning brought them one step closer, as invisible threads gently tightened around their unsuspecting hearts.
Morning sunlight spilled across the bustling streets as strangers hurried toward ordinary destinations. Among them walked a young woman with music in her ears and endless dreams in her heart. From the opposite side came a young man, distracted by a phone call. Fate smiled quietly, counting the seconds. The crowd surged like a restless tide. One careless step, one hurried turn, and they collided. Her books slipped across the pavement. His coffee splashed onto his jacket. They looked up at the same moment. Neither apologized first. Instead, they exchanged amused smiles, unaware destiny had just introduced them.
Part 6. 50 words. For a heartbeat, the city seemed to fall silent. She gathered her books while he crouched to help, their hands brushing over the same page. An awkward laugh escaped them both. They parted with nothing more than a polite goodbye, believing it was their first and final meeting. Life, however, had different plans. The very next morning, they stepped into the same office lobby, each surprised to recognize the other. She had joined as the newest designer. He was the company's youngest project manager. Their brief smile carried a question neither of them asked aloud. Just as their feelings began to bloom, an unexpected announcement echoed through the office. One of them would soon be transferred to another city. Smiles faded behind forced encouragement. For the first time, they realized how deeply the other had become part of their ordinary days. On the evening before the transfer, they met beneath a sky painted with fading gold. Before either could say goodbye, he finally spoke the words both hearts had been quietly carrying. She smiled through happy tears and whispered, "Then let's write the rest of our story together."
Years later, their home echoed with laughter, framed photographs and dreams fulfilled together. They often returned to the very street where a spilled coffee and scattered books had first brought them together. Smiling hand in hand, they thanked fate for proving that the greatest love stories begin with the smallest moments.